We've got our chef with us. Now, we say thank you once again to Chef Alem, who worked on these dishes. And his colleague is here with us, and we're actually going to talk about it just a little bit more as we get it forward to the camera so we can talk a bit about it. And we say hello to you, Chef Safia. All right,
hello.
So tell me, this is our final dish that we worked on, and this is it plated, presented, just as you would in the restaurant, right?
Yes, so it's just a little bit of Parmesan cheese, and we use micro basil for the garnish on top.
The garnish it to give it that pretty touch.
Yeah, as well as flavor.
Nice, all right, so this is the finished product.
So this is the truffle mushroom risotto, and this would be the lobster bisque, just with a little bit of toasted bread with some garlic butter and the same micro basil.
And a few of you would have gotten the opportunity to do a little taste test. I did. It was really, really good. So hats off to you and your team. And you are going to be working on something totally different because I understood that you are a pastry chef.
Yes. So my specialty is really desserts, breads, etc. So today I'm going to do a pecan praline tart.
Nice.
So I'm just going to be assembling it actually because all of these steps are quite lengthy.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
So I already have the tart shells here made already. I'll just take them out of the pan. We have these individual pans here. This is a chocolate ganache. It's just whipped cream melted down with chocolate. Local chocolate. We use the Trinitario brand.
All right.
And it has a pecan praline in it, which is just basically nuts cooked in sugar.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's like a kind of caramelized, nutty flavor.
Oh, sounds good.
All right. So it's just to fill the tarts about 3/4 way up.
Now, you did mention that it is a bit of a lengthy process if you were to do it from scratch, on the camera here from beginning to end. When you say lengthy, how lengthy are we talking here?
Okay. Well, the first step, you have to make the tart crust. All right. And you have to have that chill. Then you chill it for about half an hour, then you roll it out really thin, and then you have to line the tart shells that we have here.
Right.
After you line it, you have to chill it again so that you could get the nice even edges here. So you slice off the excess to get the even edges, then bake them. Of course, it has to cool for probably another half an hour or so.
I can see the time
So
added
it's
up here.
it's just the extras that takes up most of the time.
So it's not to say it's too much work, it's just allowing it to rest, to cool.
Yes.
Okay, now I understand.
Well, obviously as skill as well to make sure you have everything looks good, right?
Nice.
Once you fill the tarts like this, you have to chill it before you put the topping on.
Okay.
I have some chilled here already.
All right. So you're going to get a look at that, the before and the after.
All right. So I have these already filled and chilled. This here is a white chocolate ganache. I added some homemade Graham crackers to it. So it's a kind of a s'mores Graham white chocolate topping.
Okay.
All right? So pecan, Graham, they all kind of nutty flavors, kind of go well together.
So is it that you put your own twist to this, or?
Definitely, it's just me coming up with crazy ideas, hoping that it works out. So we're just gonna pipe it on top. 1, 2, one a little bit bigger. Okay. All my dishes that I do desserts, I try to make them 3 components or more. Right? So we have the crust, the filling, the topping, and then the garnish.
Oh, all right.
Right? These are some pecan cookies that I just took the same crust of the tart and baked a little pecan on top. See?
That's super cute. And it seems simple enough if it is that you want to do something different and you'd like to give it a try.
Yeah,
it might work out.
If you want things to look fancy, it's just about putting a little bit more thought into it and, a lot of different components, I always say.
Yeah,
so,
I realize that you're very creative and you're not afraid to take the risk of maybe it might work, maybe it might not.
Well, you'll never know,
Yeah.
You'd be like everybody else. Right, I have a little raspberry here for a little freshness. Just gonna put that on top.
I did not expect the raspberry to come into play here at all. I did not see us going into that direction, but I like it.
The fresh fruit balances off all the chocolate and the bitterness that we have in the dark chocolate and the pecans and the sugar. right? And a little bit of greenery just to make it look nice.
I love the colors that we're working with.
Well, you know, people eat with their eyes first.
So it's all about the presentation,
For
as
sure.
most chefs would say.
I also have a little bit of edible gold leaf here.
You see, on that note, we have to put the extra touch.
A little bit of sparkle never hurts. Okay. That's it.
And that's it?
Yep.
That's
I
a
have
wrap.
a finished plate right here.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Wow,
So it's
look
just
at
to
that.
add our newcomers.
My goodness, and we're done.
And that's it. We're
And
done.
once again, what is the name of this dish?
It's a pecan praline chocolate tart.
And there we go, as simple as that. My goodness, Chef, thank you so much.
You're
I
welcome.
did not expect it to be this simple.
Well, you know, besides all the waiting and the
Yeah,
planning
the prep and the
most
cooling.
of pastry, to me, is behind the scenes.
Right.
You know, people just see the end product really, and they say, "Wow, that's nice," but it's 48 hours plus behind it. You know.
I hear you, I
Yeah.
hear you. So you definitely need a lot of patience. And before we close off, because we've gotten to see this dish, and hopefully we will get to taste it. Will we get to share some samples for our audience?
Definitely, I
All
have.
right, so we'll get some samples for you guys. Tell us a bit about you really quickly. Tell us about your journey leading up to this.
I in the culinary field, I just always been very artistic, and I love food, you know.
Right.
And they just happen to collide in a
And it just
in
kinda worked
pastry.
out.
And I saw the opportunity for me to express myself creatively and in a way with food, you know.
Nice.
So
And
here I am.
how many years have you been a chef?
About 7 years.
7 years.
Yeah, been
All right.
about 7 years I've been doing pastry now.
All right, nice. So we look forward to seeing a whole lot more from you, and we will stay in touch. Make sure if it is that you've got social media pages for you, for your team, that you share it with the camera, with our audience. Do you have anywhere that we can find you? Stay in touch with the team, ask a couple questions. Any socials we can share?
Well, you could definitely check out the business page, the
Yeah.
restaurant that I work for. It's Whipped TT on Instagram
All
or
right.
Facebook.
Okay,
Whipped,
nice.
that's Whipped, like the whisk.
Yeah.
Or, yeah, you can email us at, we'd also do personalized cakes for weddings and events. So you could always email us to find out more information about that at
right.
whipped@gmail.com.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Chef, and thank you for your dish. Thank you to the entire team, to your colleagues. We say thank you so much for being here. Folks, coming up next, you're going to get some samples, and hopefully the camera allowed the viewers who can't taste it to at least see it. And we've got a mixologist coming up in 5 minutes, okay? So our live kitchen here continues at the Center of Excellence, Macoya. Make your way down here. You still have time. We've got so many exhibitors, so many things to do, so many things to taste. So definitely join us, all right? We will be back in 5 minutes with our mixologist. So we definitely have to get the samples out.
Well, I put this aside, especially just